Hello and welcome to King Kaboobler Plays Mega Man 3. Today we are going to be looking at Mega Man versus Snake Man. That's right, the most insidious of the robot masters, the sneakiest, the one you don't want to mess with or meet down a dark alley, Snake Man. That's right, he will trick you, he will play with you, and then he will destroy you. Snake Man is one sneaky motherfucker. He will completely annihilate you, but first, he will play with you quite a bit. He likes to think of himself as kind of this devilish character, somebody that he will give you a gift and then totally mess with you about the nature of the gift. Say he were to give you like a flower. He wants to give you a flower. He says, "You are so pretty, I am going to give you a flower. Here, my name is Snake Man. Please accept my pretty flower for a pretty lady." So he gives the pretty lady his pretty flower. But guess what? The flower is actually a torpedo, and it flies into the air and completely annihilates her. And then he collects her soul and gives it to Dr. Wily for Dr. Wily's soul machine, which he uses to try to take over the world. You see, he collects the souls of the innocent and then uses them inside of some of his robot masters. Not all of his robot masters have the souls of humans, only a few, because those ones are actually the hardest to control. But sometimes they're also the most valuable. Snake Man is not a robot master with a human soul. Snake Man is a robot master with a demon soul. Dr. Wily did he did a process, a ceremony, if you will, and summoned a very old dark soul into Snake Man. And now Snake Man goes around and collects the souls of the innocent, so Mega Man can use them in some of his robot masters. Some of the robot masters that have human souls, although my list is not complete, I have compiled a lot of evidence that I have gathered throughout the years. Some of those robot masters that have the human souls are indeed Gemini Man, Quick Man, Hard Man, and there's a few more. Unfortunately, my list is not complete at the moment. A lot of it is on a piece of paper in the other office, and I can't get to it right now. But needless to say, there's about 6 or 7 additional robot masters with human souls. Snake Man is actually the one that goes around and collects them, as I actually already said, probably about 3 times. But it doesn't hurt to say it a 4th time, just to drive the point home. Because you know what's even scarier than Snake Man? Flying bullets wrapped around clouds. Snake Man himself is pretty scary, but if you ever saw like a giant bullet that's camouflaged in a cloud, and then the cloud just evaporates and the bullet comes towards you, that's actually one of the very scariest things you can experience. Trust me, I experienced that back in Nam. It was freaky. So yes, as you can see, Mega Man got destroyed by one of those bullets with the clouds around them. Those camouflaged bullets that the normal person would not be able to distinguish between a normal everyday cloud. It's like, oh, look at that pretty cloud. It's coming right for me. Isn't that nice? Oh no, wait. It's not a normal cloud. It's actually a bullet. Oh no! And that's the last thing you're ever going to think about before you get annihilated by the bullet with a cloud. There's one surefire way to distinguish between a regular cloud and a cloud that's actually a bullet. You see, not many people realize this, but the bullet clouds actually have a propeller in the back. if you look really closely, you can see that there's a propeller in the back propelling the bullet towards you. And you can even see the propeller through the cloud. Ah, now you notice. Well, actually, it's all over, but if you rewind that part, you will notice. And there it is. Interesting, is it not? Almost as interesting as trying to beat Snake Man with this laser, which really isn't doing too much damage. Gemini Man's weapons are not really working so well against Snake Man. So let's try out Hard Man. Yes, Hard Man's weapon works a lot better. But unfortunately, I'm kind of wasting it. Yeah, I'm wasting it. I have to do this again without Hard Man's hard-hitting fists of fury. But we're gonna check out Magnet Man's weapon versus Snake Man. That doesn't work either. Okay, things are getting desperate now. Do we have to try Top Man? I don't like using Top Man. No, this isn't working too well either. Oh, Snake Man, what is your weakness? Do I not have the correct weapon to defeat you yet? Did I go out of order? No, I'm not out of order. You're out of order. You, viewer, you're out of order. This whole freaking country is out of order. Okay, bad joke. But anyway, back to Snake Man and his immediate demise. And yes, he was defeated. Down to the wire. Down to my last 2 ticks of health. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.